And Tropical Storm Danny is in the Atlantic. It's expected to take a path that could get very close to the East Coast. Vivian, bring us up to date.
Okay, let's get you up to date with Danny. What's been going on with this system? Well, you know, overnight it strengthened to a tropical storm, and here it is. This is the visible satellite picture, which is just like taking your camera and a snapshot looking down on the clouds, and you can see quite a bit of high cloudiness here to the east of the center of circulation, because the center of circulation is right about here. You can see a little twist associated with it. So we are watching Danny, but because it's so lopsided and asymmetrical, it's not nearly as strong as it possibly could be, of course, and we're thinking it will intensify as we go through the next several days. So definitely watching Danny closely. So from the visible to the infrared, of course, the more vivid the colors here, the colder, the higher the cloud tops, and many of these responsible for quite a bit of convection and thunderstorms that's developing out here over the open waters. But again, the center of circulation is here, and when you talk about a stronger storm, you want the center of circulation to be surrounded by thunderstorms and deep convection. And because all of the thunderstorms are to the right of the center of circulation, again, Danny isn't the system that it possibly could become. Now, when will it become a stronger system? We're thinking maybe by Saturday morning, and we will continue to spotlight this tropical storm until then, because by Saturday morning it could very well be a hurricane. Now, we do think that a trough developing along the eastern seaboard is going to steer Danny away from the coast for the most part, similar to Bill. Remember how Bill just came a little bit closer to the coast and then basically made landfall here in Newfoundland. We think Danny very well could be a little closer than Bill was, but the good news about it is that Danny is not nearly as strong and never was as strong as Bill was at its strongest, because Bill, if you remember, was a Category 4 at one point. Okay, here's a look at the projected path, and there you have it. By Saturday morning it could be a hurricane, as we're expecting Danny to intensify to at least a Category 1 with 75-mile-an-hour winds. But that's why we are here, your Hurricane Authority, and we'll keep you up to date on the increase, forward momentum and increased intensification of Danny. Nick?